where I was shooting too straight from a ban for literally no reason.
There's nothing wrong with me cheating. What is wrong with me cheating?
Alright, Call of Duty is a scumbag. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, the man is a scumbag.
Stay mad, Call of Shame. Stay mad.
So tired of these 30 IQ brain dead idiots who listen to people like Call of Shame.
Joe has decided out of the blue to show everyone why streamers have no recoil.
You ever wondered why streamers shoot like this? And you and your friends shoot more like this? Part of the problem is you may not be hitting your shots because your class setup is just bad.
If you expect people to track enemies like this, then you are using something to assist your aim. You cannot track anyone in this game with movement like this. It's just a bad example, but it's what we expect from these Warzone streamers.
If you go under your graphic settings and over to view, this is very, very important as to why streamers may look like they have no recoil, and you do. First things first is FOV, basically how zoomed in your screen looks when you're playing. Make sure you set this to 120. That is fully zoomed out. That's what I play on, but I do sit very close to my monitor. So if you sit farther away from your screen, you could go to like 105 or something like that. That's so perfectly fine. Next setting you need to change is the ADS field of view. Make sure this is unaffected. That means when you aim down sights, it will stay on 120 FOV. And if you're on independent, which is bad, that means it will zoom back into 80 FOV, making your gun look like it has a lot more recoil. The last setting is under weapon field of view. Make sure you have this set to wide. As you can see right here, your weapon is going to look smaller on your screen, meaning it's going to look like it has less recoil, and also it's going to let you see more of the things in front of you and more of your surroundings like players.
However, this is a far cry from the truth. Almost everyone uses the same settings. This is nothing new. But remember, these are Warzone streamers, of course they are up to no good.
Now that jazz. So next, let's get into my tac build. Now right here is the FSS combat grip. You can't see that, and I'm going to show you guys how absolutely insane this gun is. And I see people all the time asking me, Joe, I can see your controller cam right there. It looks like you're not even controlling the recoil. It's because I'm basically not. As long as you can hold your right stick steady. I'm not saying even pull down that much. As long as you can hold your right stick steady, this gun is going to be insane.
So this is me not touching my right stick at all. As you can see, the recoil pattern is pretty much straight up and maybe a little bit down and to the right. So therefore, when you are shooting, as long as you hold your right stick steady or pull down and to the right a little bit, this gun is going to be an absolute laser beam, which you guys will see in today's gameplay. This thing is absolutely absurd.
The TAC Eradicator is currently, in my opinion, the best gun in this game, and it does have little recoil. But it still does have some recoil at range. Even Joe is struggling with it in the firing range, but he didn't mention that. This is where DS4 Windows kicks in. Yes, they didn't tell you that either. As he loads into the game with his DS4 Windows, it's a completely different weapon.
You're gunning up.
Another one flying in, thank you. Easy beam for you. Nice, another one directly.
Got it, top tower. Yep, tower. Sit down, buddy. Oh, they're losing it. We're shooting too straight. They're losing it.
It's common knowledge that these Warzone streamers share the same settings for DS4 Windows in Discord. In fact, here is Mutex giving Aiden his DS4 settings.
I'm ready to give you the settings whenever.
Alright, yeah. Ready.
So,
cheating is a massive problem in Call of Duty, and so is DS4. The biggest gaming news website reported on this back in 2022. They are able to bind multiple keys to one button, which is cheating. However, there is a more darker side to DS4. Scripts are available online, that gives you a massive boost to aim assist, as well as no recoil. It runs alongside DS4 Windows and hides in the background, and it's not visible in the task manager. Some of the private builds also come with streamer mode. More on this in a future video. But make no mistake, Ricochet now detect this, and it will get you shadow banned very quickly. Shadow bans don't affect whitelisted streamers, so they can do whatever they want. Without DS4 Windows, the streamers shoot like this.
Oh my god, I'm gonna sell. Oh my god, I sold so hard. Wow. I don't even know how, like, my aim is so chalk. I'm so bad with this controller. Bro. No, I'm so ass. controller sucks!
I recently exposed the Warzone streamer, Ghost, for cheating in Call of Duty. For some reason, he thought it was a good idea to use a rapid-fire macro. He deleted his video, and as with all streamers, the apology followed. How they are very sorry, they won't do it again, and how they will strive to become better people. We know, and we don't care. A rat is a rat. And that makes you mine. Marksman, another streamer who also glitches and exploits for content, did the same thing. Using a macro to turn a burst weapon into a full auto is cheating. Ghost often claims he has a good trigger finger. Many years ago, he was also accused of cheating and attempted to put out this debunk video.
So, people are still saying I use macros or hacks to make my guns in Modern Warfare full auto. Well, look, it's really not that difficult to click a mouse fast. I'm pretty sure most of you have never touched a mouse in your life if you think it's difficult to click it fast. Look. It's really easy to click a mouse fast.
Sorry, but anyone can do that. Try it yourself, it's extremely easy to click like that. Minecraft players have to be laughing right now. It's a completely different experience when clicking fast and controlling recoil, like when Bbreadman was exposed at the CODNext event. But this video has completely been exposed as a lie, as this streamer has now been caught. I decided to open an investigation into this streamer, on behalf of the community. But first, coffee. As with all investigations, a clear head is essential. I first started to research one of the many methods macros can be used. They can be added to DS4 windows with a simple click, or inserted into a mouse via the hub, or even simply just executed as a standalone application. Here is a simple script to enable a rapid fire mod.
You can rename this file whatever you want, just don't change the AHK extension, so .ahk. Now, right now the mod is off. So I'm just clicking the mouse as fast as I can, it's counting my clicks. This is me clicking. Double click the AHK file that you've pasted the code into, and now the mod will be running. And that's basically what it does. See how fast it's clicking? That's basically how fast you're going to be shooting the FAL once you get into Call of Duty. But there's another step that you need to get past the like the anti-cheat system, I think it is, or something.
Now, armed with this information, I wanted to see if the low IQ streamer would be stupid enough to post gameplay of him using the FAL weapon. Sure enough, he was. I absolutely believe a macro is being used here. I wonder how many of these Warzone streamers are doing this, then crying on about shadow ban loops. All these streamers, using all this nonsense just to play against casual players, then flex after. Well, it's just cringe. There seems to be much more going on here than a rapid fire macro, but that's for another day. And using high kill streaks in shipment just raises more questions. I overlaid the cheaters click results with the low IQ streamer, and it was a dead match.
See how fast it's clicking? That's basically how fast you're going to be shooting the FAL once you get into Call of Duty.
Streamers are now using these devices, which trick the game to think they are on controller, when in reality, they are using a mouse and keyboard. This allows them to benefit from the aim assist which is assigned to the controller. It's absolutely disgraceful, and it works on console also.
A lot of controversy with aim assist and controllers and how there should only be a keyboard mouse players because aim assist is too overpowered. So I found this item on that I think could be pretty sick. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is half of a controller, and then you can connect a mouse to the other half of the controller. So watch, when I move the joystick, look, Fortnite thinks I'm on controller, and then when I'm in game and I use the mouse that's connected to the controller, it still thinks I'm on controller. So technically we're on mouse, but we have the movement of controller and the aim assist.
More on this in another video. Remember this one.
The cops will have her which don't
Well, she is absolutely broken-hearted. You see, she still is not allowed to participate in Call of Duty tournaments. Her simps are fuming. I was alerted to these comments by one of my subscribers, and they are absolutely ridiculous. To these people, Nadia is a saint. They adore her, and she has farmed them all. It's hilarious. Simps within the community don't like my methods. It's brutal, hard-hitting and straight to the point. Call of Shame and Ricochet have a common goal. We both want to stop cheating. In Call of Duty Warzone, I will expose these rats every time they step over the line. So, the haters need to stop getting so flustered, and remember one thing about Call of Shame and Ricochet.
Relax, we're on the same team.
UAV online. Tactical nuke ready for launch. Tactical nuke incoming!
Well done. Call of Shame wins. Flawless victory.